Let's talk about performance air filters. Hey everyone, today we'll be showing you the air filter made by the Italian brand Sprint Filter. Sprint Filter basically makes the best air filters you can get for your motorcycle. This is a fact that is proven by third-party testing. In a nutshell, the test results show that the P08 filter made by Sprint Filter flows more air than any other filter, while letting less dust through than the OEM air filter. The link for the study is in the description below. Enough mumbo jumbo. Let's install the Sprint Filter on an S1000RR. Here's what you'll need: a T25 Torx driver, a T25 Torx socket, and a very small flathead screwdriver. First, take off the tank cover by using the T25 Torx driver to remove the 7 bolts holding it down. 1 in front, 2 on top, and 2 on each side. You'll also see me use a T25 Torx socket to remove the side bolts where there's not a lot of room. Using your T25 Torx driver, remove the bolt for the ECU bracket. We need to lift the ECU bracket vertical to get access to the filter. However, you'll need to unclip the ECU plug to be able to do this. Depending on the year of your S1000RR, this might be on the left or the right side. This is a 2015, so it'll be on the right side. Unclip the ECU wiring using a flathead screwdriver. Pull the ECU forward and lift it vertical. Undo the clips on top of the air filter frame and remove this push clip using a small flathead screwdriver. Once the clip is removed, gently hold the intake tube from each side and pull it up to remove it. Next, remove the filter frame. You might need to reach down and give it a good pull to remove it, but be careful for the gas tank vent lines. Remove the OEM filter from the filter frame and replace it with the Sprint filter. When putting the filter frame back in, make sure you get the orientation correct. Lift the ECU and place the filter frame back in. Make sure it is fully seated and then snap the clips back in place. Now, place back the intake tube and again make sure you get the orientation correct. Reinstall the push pin back on the intake tube. Slide the ECU back in place. Reinstall the ECU bolt. Remember, it is the shorter one of the 2 long bolts we took out earlier. Hand tighten the bolt first to make sure that you're not cross-threading it. Snug up the bolt using your T25 Torx driver. Now, put the tank cover in place. Tighten up the tank cover bolts using your T25 Torx driver. Just a heads up, there are 2 bolts that have a longer inner lip. Those are to be used as the rear bolts for the side panel. Lastly, use the long bolt to secure the front of the tank cover. That is how easy it is to add a couple of horsepower to your S1000RR by simply replacing the air filter with a Sprint filter. To see the dyno chart and to order your own Sprint filter for the S1000RR, hop on to www.motomillion.com.